Reaching goal weight on Wegovy or Zepbound is not the finish line. A strong maintenance plan combines appetite control, structured meals, strength training, and regular monitoring. Stopping the drug and dropping every routine together raises regain risk. The goal is preventing a slow upward drift, not chasing perfection. That requires a maintenance phase, not a short victory lap. Wegovy contains Semaglutide, and Zepbound contains Tirzepatide. Both reduce hunger and help smaller meals feel satisfying. After major weight loss, a smaller body needs fewer calories. After stopping, you may get hungry sooner, and your usual portions may no longer feel filling. Think of maintenance as active treatment with a different goal. Weight loss aims for a downward trend. Maintenance aims to keep your weight steady, preserve strength, support healthy blood sugar and blood pressure, and protect daily function. First, decide with your doctor whether treatment should continue. These drugs are approved for long-term weight management, not short treatment courses. Continuing can strongly protect against regain when treatment works well and you tolerate it. In 20 weeks, Wegovy trial participants lost 10.6% of body weight, about 1/10 of their starting weight. During the next 48 weeks, continued treatment produced another 7.9% loss, while people given an inactive placebo injection gained 6.9%. The groups moved in opposite directions, showing that appetite control helped protect earlier weight loss. In a Zepbound study, participants first lost 20.9% of body weight, roughly 1/5 of their starting weight. Over the next year, continued treatment produced another 5.5% loss, while people switched to placebo gained 14% afterward. The groups separated despite ongoing diet and activity counseling. Lifestyle advice did not fully replace the medication effect. Continuing treatment does not always mean chasing the highest dose. Use a dose chosen with your doctor to control hunger, keep weight stable, and limit side effects. That may mean lowering the dose rather than skipping injections on your own. Another Zepbound study compared 3 groups. One group stayed on the highest tolerated dose, another used 5 milligrams, and the third received placebo. Both treatment groups kept off more weight than the placebo group. The 5 milligram group kept off less weight than the higher dose group, but more than people on placebo. This supports individualized maintenance instead of an all-or-nothing decision. Sometimes treatment has to stop completely, and that needs its own plan. Cost, side effects, surgery, pregnancy planning, or another medical issue may require stopping treatment. Build your maintenance routine before the last dose. Hunger may return gradually instead of arriving overnight. Waiting until 10 pounds return makes the next step harder because old portions and snack patterns may already be back. Stronger hunger changes which meals remain manageable. Meals based mainly on white bread, crackers, sweets, or liquid calories are easy to overeat. Each main meal needs protein, high-fiber food, and a measured starch or fat portion. Those foods help you stay full, while planned portions make overeating less likely. Even with that structure, reaching goal weight does not erase the body's pressure to regain weight. It means treatment helped control that pressure. If treatment stops, stronger hunger, larger portions, and rising weight can return. This is biology, not failure. In a 1-year follow-up after a major Wegovy study, participants regained about 2/3 of their weight loss. Most of the lost weight returned surprisingly quickly. Improvements in blood pressure, waist size, blood sugar, and cholesterol also moved back toward their starting levels. Health benefits can fade before every lost pound returns. After weight loss, old portions can become a problem. A meal pattern that maintained 240 pounds can provide more calories than a 180-pound body uses. The food may still look modest compared with the past, yet exceed current needs. Compare intake with your present weight, not your former appetite. Food intake is only one part of maintenance. Resistance training cannot cancel unlimited calories, but it helps preserve muscle, strength, and daily function. Aim for 2 or 3 full body sessions each week. Include chair squats, wall push-ups, pulling a resistance band, bending at the hips, and carrying light weights within your ability. If you are over 50, protect function first. Notice whether you can rise from a chair, carry groceries, climb stairs, and recover from exercise. A stable scale with falling strength is not successful maintenance. It may mean muscle is being lost while body fat returns. Daily movement also matters because it often falls without notice after weight loss. You may sit longer, take fewer steps, or avoid small tasks when you eat less. A planned walk after 1 or 2 meals gives you steady daily activity. It can also help steady your blood sugar without requiring exhausting workouts. Movement matters, but chasing your lowest number on the scale is not the goal. Watch whether your weekly average, waist, hunger, and strength remain stable together. One-day increases often reflect water from salty food or food still being digested. A rising 4-week trend with stronger hunger is different and deserves an early response. Use a maintenance zone instead of one perfect number. Take your average weight over 4 stable weeks as the center, then allow a small range around it. Weigh often enough to see direction, but judge the average. This prevents one salty dinner from causing panic and one low morning from hiding a steady climb. You can set an early alert at about 3% above your maintenance center. The alert matters more when hunger or waist size rises. At 180 pounds, that is about 5 pounds. This is enough to trigger a review before the regain becomes harder to reverse. Do not answer that alert with crash dieting. Severe restriction increases hunger and makes exercise harder. If protein intake falls and training stops, you may regain more fat while losing muscle. Return first to structured meals, adequate protein, fewer liquid calories, and planned eating times. Then check whether the medication is working less well or you missed a dose. Eating is not the only factor. Sleep can change hunger. Short or broken sleep often increases daytime hunger and makes high-calorie food harder to resist. It can also reduce exercise quality and everyday movement. Treat repeated poor sleep as part of the regain pattern, not as an unrelated inconvenience. Alcohol deserves the same attention because it can weaken several parts of the plan. It adds calories quickly, makes overeating easier, and often leads to salty or fatty foods. The problem is rarely one isolated drink. It is the drink, the snack, the shorter sleep, and the larger breakfast working together. At your follow-up visit, review these patterns, not body weight alone. Bring the weight trend, waist measurement, hunger changes, side effects, missed doses, strength changes, and recent test results. Together, these details help identify what is driving the regain. Some people remain stable after stopping, while others regain rapidly despite disciplined habits. The difference can reflect stronger hunger signals or fewer calories burned during daily life. Your plan should respond to the pattern in front of you, not to someone else's success story. Your maintenance plan needs 3 layers: the right medication plan, realistic meals and movement, and early trend monitoring. Continue medication while it helps and your doctor agrees. Build routines that still work when hunger rises. If one layer weakens, review the whole plan early instead of waiting for regain. Goal weight marks the start of active maintenance. Maintain a range, preserve muscle, monitor appetite, and treat a rising trend early. Do not wait for every lost pound to return, because an early response protects the result. Medicine, simplified. That's what this channel does. For more, hit subscribe. This is not medical advice. Consult your doctor.